Iran's political landscape has significantly shifted to the advantage of the Iranian people and against the ruling mullahs. Almost a year after the start of the September 2022 uprising, the National Council of Resistance of Iran, NCRI, pushed Iran's developments toward freedom and democracy. The strategy of resistance units in Iran, also known as the MEK network inside Iran, has proven its effectiveness, setting an example for Iran's youths who demand freedom and the overthrow of the mullahs. The Free Iran Global Summit, organized by the NCRI in France, reiterated the importance of the activities of the resistance units as the only feasible strategy for overthrowing the clerical regime in Iran. Distinguished speakers from all over the world praised the activities of the resistance units and called for support for the PMOI or MEK, NCRI, and its president-elect Maryam Rajavi for a free and democratic Iran.
While the regime has never been weaker, the resistance movement, I can tell, has never been stronger. Resistance units in Iran are the wellspring of hope for the Iranian people. They're an engine for change from within during uprisings and continued protests. And every day they gain strength while the regime withers. With MEK's leadership, teachers, workers, retirees have courageously taken to the streets, hundreds of cities, 31 provinces.
The recent wave of protests that erupted all over Iran last September, we witnessed the crescendo of a symphony of resistance that has played out over 4 decades. It echoed the unwavering determination of millions of Iranians for change. But let's be clear, the regime's brutal crackdown failed and continues to fail to extinguish the flames of resistance. The courageous NCRI-affiliated resistance units within Iran continue to keep the fires for a better and freer nation burning brightly by risking their lives and safety against overwhelming odds.
The revolution that's taking place across Iran right now is strong, and it's very well organized. It's happening because of the courage and the bravery of literally the thousands of the resistance units in every corner and every town throughout Iran. It's happening not by accident. It's happening because of the NCRI's 10-point plan. And most importantly, it's happening because of the leadership of an incredibly strong woman, my friend, Madam Maryam Rajavi.
Resistance units in Iran sent 10,000 video messages to the conference and expressed their support for NCRI, Maryam Rajavi, and her 10-point plan for a democratic Iran. They also expressed their determination to overthrow the mullah's dictatorship at any cost. They also showed their support by installing banners of Maryam Rajavi and the conference's logo in public places. Within the past 30 days, resistance units projected images of Iranian resistance leader Masoud Rajavi and Maryam Rajavi in many cities in Iran. They also installed images of the martyrs of Iran's struggle for freedom. This is while the regime wants to stifle any dissent voice. The regime has ramped up executions in the past year and continues to arrest protesters who took part in the last uprising. This further shows the high risks that resistance units are taking by displaying the photos of Iranian resistance leaders in different cities.
با مسعود با مریم هم پیمان حاضر تا پایان مرگ بر ستمگر تو شاه باشه چه رهبر.
Resistance units also projected images of Dr. Mohammad Mossadegh, the historical Iranian leader who was a symbol for the people in standing against the dictatorship of the Shah. This is while remnants of the dictatorship of Pahlavi's dynasty become active in light of the recent uprisings and are dreaming of re-establishing the tyrannical rule of the overthrown monarch. Resistance units also installed posters of Maryam Rajavi, Masood Rajavi, and MEK emblem in public places. Images of Maryam Rajavi are especially a symbol of women's freedom under the clerical regime. Her images inspire people and youths for a free, secular, and democratic Iran.
درود بر سازمان پر افتخار مجاهدین خلق ایران.
The MEK network inside Iran expanded their acts to writing graffiti on walls, distributing leaflets, and sending inspiring messages which express their will and determination for continuing the revolution until victory. Their graffiti and slogans read, "Down with the oppressor, be it the Shah or Ali Khamenei, we will answer fire with fire, down with Khamenei, and we swear the blood of martyrs that we will stand to the end." MEK Resistance Units, as an engine for change, have established their presence in Iran among youths, and many youths join the rank on a daily basis. Resistance units have shown Iran's youth that overthrowing the mullahs requires organized movement. Many who have engaged with regime's oppressive forces on the ground in protests, or even been injured during protests, have felt with their flesh and blood the need for an organized movement. This fact pushes people to join the rank more and more. This fact alone has terrified the regime, to the extent of paying huge amounts of money to desperately demonize the MEK through propaganda campaigns. But the expansion of resistance units these days proves the regime's failure.